Leatherface, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3 is a 1990 horror movie that tells the story of a young couple stopping at a Texas gas station, sees the owner attacking a friendly hitchhiker. So they drive off frantically and end up taking a wrong turn. A turn that would see them as the targets of the believed to be dead Leatherface and his family.
Oh my God! He's coming from behind us!
And here's 5 reasons why you should watch this movie. Reason number 1, W.E. Sawyer.
Looks like you had a little mishap.
Now, Walter Edward Sawyer is a rarely known member of the Sawyer family. And at the start of this movie, we learned that the person behind the 1973 massacre that killed Sally, Franklin, and the rest of their friends was W.E. Sawyer. However, confusion behind this person is that W.E. Sawyer was apprehended by the law and received the death penalty. So, what's so confusing? Experts believe that W.E. Sawyer killed under the alias of Leatherface, and that Leatherface was never a real person. Reason number 2, gas station.
Looks like we got some customers, ladies.
So Michelle Shatnell and Ryan MacArthur are a young couple who are currently in the midst of a potential breakup.
Can we talk or tiptoe around the real issue with chit-chat?
Now you sound exactly like my father.
They are on their way out to travel to Florida to see if they can work things out. But on their way to their destination, they stop at Last Chance gas station. And there they have a confrontation with a seedy store owner named Alfredo.
You shut the fuck up, motherfucker. This is my place. I'll do whatever I want here in my place.
Alfredo sexually harasses Michelle twice while he's supposed to be filling up her gas tank.
I'm gonna service you real good, man.
But to protect her honor is this stranger named Tex. But the two men's argument turns deadly when Michelle and Ryan sees Alfredo shoot Tex. And they drive off in a hurry, but end up off course.
Talking about what road?
Turn right. Go, go, go.
Reason number 3, the trap. So Michelle and Ryan, in a desperate attempt to escape what they believe to be a murder, goes off course and end up on an isolated Texas road. A road where they are found, harassed, and even threatened.
Oh my God, what do they want from us?
Now, this entire commotion makes them lose control of their car and they crash. Now, while trying to repair their car back to working condition, the couple are then attacked by a chainsaw-wielding masked man known as Leatherface.
Let's hit it.
Now, as it turns out, the entire confrontation between Tex and Alfredo was staged to veer the couple off course and have them to take a road that leads to the Sawyer compound. Reason number 4, Benny.
Fuck you, mister.
So the couple crossed paths with a local survivalist named Benny, where they almost hit each other while driving down a dark, isolated road. But Benny helps the couple, but while trying to go and get help for them, he is distracted and attacked by a seemingly good Samaritan named Tinker and Leatherface. But he managed to survive the attacks. So we later see Benny resurface once Ryan is killed and Michelle is captured. But Benny manages to rescue Michelle with his guns and survivalist instincts, thus killing several members of the Sawyer family. This makes the surviving Sawyers angry at him and put him in the direct path of Leatherface and his murderous family.
God damn it, boy. You get the meat.
Reason number 5, the Sawyers.
I always had a problem with this hit to the head business.
Now, in this movie, the Sawyers consist of Junior Sawyer, aka Leatherface, his brothers Tinker, Tex, and Alfredo, and then we are introduced to Ann Mama Sawyer, who is the leader of the bunch, and even a barely alive version of Grandpa Sawyer. But last but not least, the youngest of the crew is Baby Sawyer, who is unassuming but a twisted little girl that carries around the skeletal remains of what appears to have been a dead baby dressed up as a doll. So, Baby Sawyer is confirmed to be the daughter of Leatherface, perhaps one of the children he conceived when capturing a past female victim.
Maybe we could let Junior play, son. He does make the sweetest damn babies, you know.
Now, in the end, Leatherface, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, is another good chainsaw film in the franchise, one that I highly recommend. So a big reason these movies outside of the first two get a bad rap by fans is because they can't seem to canonize them. So let me help you make the Texas Chainsaw Massacre make sense. The first movie is probably what actually happened, at least in the context of the movie's universe. And part two is a hypothetical scenario if the Sawyers were active in the 1980s. So part one is the only one that truly happened. And for the next however many films, we have to remember that the person telling the story is a disembodied voice played by John Larroquette. And I believe he knows the true story, and maybe because he's actually the trucker from part one, who we never see again. Since the police never really found concrete evidence to Sally's claims, every version that occurs after part one is someone's retelling of the events that actually occurred. I mean, think about it like this. The reason I can say this is because the family members change, the dates change, the victims change, and even the identity of Leatherface changes. However, the story of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is an urban legend that has evolved over time with each retelling. So all of the movies are connected because they're being told by someone different each time. And it's the only event that's been confirmed by the police. And that, my friends, makes all of the movies canon. And until next time, when CEDtalks horror.